Welcome to the video. Today we're going to talk about high-fat versus low-fat diets for soccer. We've got Ronaldo on the left here, high-fat diet. We've got Ronaldo on the right, low-fat diet. All right, stay tuned, grab some food, enjoy the video. You're going to learn a lot. See you soon. Oh, Isaac Butterfield just did another video featuring yours truly. Oh, oh. No, it's good. It's good. Bit of troll game there, Isaac. Isaac should go. Give the video a thumbs up if you think Isaac Butterfield should go vegan. Give the video a thumbs down if you think he should stay an unconscious, closed Aussie redneck meathead. Seriously, I used to be like that as well, and I say it in all like troll factor and stuff like that. But I think Isaac would be a great vegan because I think he is a funny guy deep down, and that would just help him tap out into like. I mean, he loves being in front of the camera just like we all do, but he's got no core message other than red Aussie meatneck. So I want to see Isaac Butterfield get conscious, get carved up, and get it going, and be a change because it's all fun and games to talk shit about vegans and cyclists and stuff, but really, like if we were talking about it before, me and Natasha, if it's like she's dead, oh my god, if you have no message for the future for generations, you know what I mean? It's like, come on, let's get it going, let's get it going, let's give the kids some fucking new information out there. Anyway, so this video is let's start the real video. Let's finish the trolling durianrider with the 3.9% body fat, and let's talk about what nutrition program would I be if I was a World Cup soccer player. Someone on Instagram just asked me, if you have any questions, ask me on Instagram on my public page, ask me on my Tumblr. If you want private coaching, go to my durianrider.com for private coaching one-on-one. So my tip would be a World Cup soccer player. It's the same if you're a marathon runner. I'm a marathon runner, I'm a cyclist, and carbohydrate is the focus there. Because what are you doing? You're running, so you need cardio as a soccer player. You need cardio. You got about obviously you have skill. Well, I've got more cardio than probably any World Cup soccer player, but I got zero skill. That's why I don't play soccer. So cardio is what we want to focus on because you got cardio. You can use that skill all the game, all around the field. You got all that cardio to really use every skill you got. Minimal fatigue. So the drugs World Cup soccer players take would be EPO for the red blood cell boost, which will increase your endurance. They also take testosterone for the mood elevation. I'd say they take stimulants, focus drugs like modafinil for ball focus, enhance the skill. All these drugs will just enhance what you've already got. So you've got to have the skill naturally, the cardio naturally, but the drugs will bring those skills and abilities up to the World Cup level. They would be using maybe some cortisone for any injuries to numb the pain, which is a really bad idea for long-term health, joint health. So it'd be pretty basic drugs. EPO for endurance, testosterone for aggression and focus and motivation, the smart drugs, modafinil, Ritalin, Adderall, methylphenidate, stuff like that to have the focus, minimize fatigue in the brain, for the eye focus, and cortisone for any joint issues or injuries, stuff like that. And that'd be about it. It's a pretty basic bread and vegan butter doping program there. So that's the drugs I'd be using. We're going to go full natty though, so we're not going to use that. What would we do to enhance our performance as a soccer player? Dietary would be high carbohydrate, low fat. The high carbohydrate will feed your red blood cells, increase your hemoglobin, do some B12 injections, which are legal and are safe, and that will increase your hemoglobin levels naturally, just for vitamins. So you don't need to do EPO. I mean, EPO is very strong, it works, but use vitamin B12 before you do anything else. It's a lot safer anyway, it's a lot cheaper and healthier. So use the B12 shots. There's a therapeutic dosage there. You can Google up if you want more information on that. But in terms of nutrition, that high carbohydrate diet will give you the red blood cell nutrition because your red blood cells are on glucose and fructose. So if you're having a low carb diet, your red blood cells die off. So it's like a low carb diet is reverse blood doping. High carbohydrate diet supports internal blood doping. It supports your red blood cell health, right? And your white blood cells also run on glucose fructose. So eat lots of fruit, lots of rice, lots of sugar. Sugar's the most refined sugar is the most performance enhancing food, period. That's why all top players drink the sports drinks, the sugar water, the gels. It works better than fruit because sucrose is glucose and fructose. It's about a 50-50 ratio. Fruit's almost a 50-50 ratio as well, but sucrose is like just, it's in, and it doesn't, that's where it's getting ripe or digesting, it's just boom, it's in your system. So refined sugar, add that to your cereal, your fruit smoothies with water, boom, game changer, pun intended, game changer. And people can debate that and say, that's not true, that's not healthy. Okay, but show me the people you coach and the performance gains they get naturally, and then I'll show you the people I coach, and we'll put them together, and I'll win every single time. Because your orthorexic, anorexic, carb-phobic, fruit-phobic, rice-phobic, sugar-phobic template just doesn't work. It doesn't work like mine does. And that might sound arrogant and egotistical, but it's just the fucking truth. And you don't have to agree with me, but you're still wrong. Refined sugar, game changer. And so we have this high carbohydrate diet, rice, fruit, sugar, bring up your red blood cell count, bring up your endurance, your glycogen. Then we'll have the early nights for your testosterone support and your clarity, so you don't need stims. And go to bed like 8, 9 p.m. It's a game changer. It's a game changer. And I've done the hormones and the stims, and I can guarantee you that in terms of alertness and motivation, going to bed at 8, 9 p.m. is stronger than any other hormone stims, in my opinion. And here's the thing, it's actually sustainable, because you can do hormones and stims and then be motivated, but eventually that's going to fade, and you're going to burn out, because you're doing it not really ideally. But if you're going to bed 8, 9 p.m., then yeah, that's really good. That's the best, ideal. I don't always do it, but if I want my best, then that's a great template to follow. So, and then water, would be drinking enough water, so you're pissing at least every 2 to 3 hours. What does that do? It increases your blood volume, which increases your endurance, increases your muscle glycogen retention, because it takes 3 grams of water to store 1 gram of muscle glycogen, and it takes 3 grams of oxygen to burn 1 gram of fat. So by having this high carbohydrate diet, we're getting that oxygen in, we can train more, we're breathing in more, we're burning fat. So our body fat's going down, our power to weight ratio is going up as a runner, which is good if you're a soccer player, and all these things balance out. So performance just goes up naturally. It's fantastic. So a lot of soccer players will be doing drugs, in my opinion, they don't really need to do, because their diet and sleep schedule is lacking. They're going out in the town every night, they're hitting the piss, which lowers testosterone, they're having late nights, which lowers T, they're just exerting themselves a lot on the dance floor, etc., which at night time is going to lower your T as well. So then they're given exogenous T and all sorts of stuff, and that's why soccer players get out of hand so emotionally. Now, there is a time and place for hormones, for sure. I get that. More so like with surgery and stuff like that. But just doing it because you live a shitty lifestyle, then that's abuse in my book, and it's not going to work for you long term. So I would say that high carb, low fat, vegan diet, best for World Cup soccer players. The best diet for World Cup soccer player is that 100%, because it just supports what I just mentioned. People don't need a lot of protein. It's like, well, the soccer player wants to be light. They want to have fast acceleration. Show me a really muscular soccer player. Even the steroid dosages they take and the types of steroids they use would be very low. It'd be more like micro dosing levels. Because if you're over 70, 80 kilos as a soccer player, you're going to be slower. You're going to have less maneuverability. So it's just how it is. So people can debate that and say protein, but like soccer player isn't a bodybuilder, So why would an athlete who wants to be lean and fast eat like a bodybuilder? It's just like the girls out there who go, oh, protein's good for weight loss, isn't it? Eat like a bodybuilder if you want to look like a ballerina. Isn't that right, Harley? What? You've got girls smashing down eggs and whey shakes and thinking they're going to get skinny. And they want to look so thick. So if you want to get rid of the thick look, then cut your protein, increase your carbs. I almost said cut your carbs in. Oh my gosh, she's gone. So it's as simple as that, High carb for the win. High carb for the win. As simple as that. So there you go. That's my advice for soccer players out there. The best diet for playing soccer, to be lean, mean, fast in the court, stay healthy, stay emotionally sound, is got to be that one. And if your coach wants you to dope, then you might have to do that at World Cup level, but I'd say pursue all other avenues first. Sleep, water, sugar, mindset, before you go down the pharmaceutical route, and you'll have a better career. Look at Ronaldo. Look at how many soccer players become obese and fat afterwards, because they relied on the drugs for the weight loss and performance versus relying on nutrition. Always nutrition. You should always rely on nutrition. High carb, low fat, low protein. It's better for your kidney health. Kidneys produce EPO. Better for your liver health. Liver, stores muscle, helps with muscle glycogen. All this, chemical cleansings. Basically, liver's like your chemical filter. Your kidney's like a mechanical filter. So you want to look after your kidney and livers. And if you're going to drink alcohol, drink it sparingly. Only women should drink alcohol. Men should not touch alcohol. And if we're going to drink it sparingly. So anyway, that's the opinion there. That's the fact. That's the science. That's the truth. That's the reality. That's the template. Follow it if you want the best results. Ignore it if you want to waste your career as a soccer player. And yeah, there we go. So any questions, hit us up down below. Maybe best leave comments in the comments section down below. I'm not even flexing. Not even flexing, bro. Not even flexing for Isaac Butterfield. I reckon he's got this new selfie on his mirror in the bathroom, don't you, Isaac? But anyway, that's the next video.